Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm coming to you this morning because today I have a little bit of a different plan. I'm not going into the office. I'm actually going to be playing in a charity golf tournament today. So I'm just waiting to head out for that. But I thought, you know what? Let's hop on and talk about something that I was thinking about last night after doing my live. And that is, what self-limiting belief are you following in your life? And, over the past couple weeks, I've had multiple conversations. I've done multiple lives kind of surrounding this topic. But guys, what's stopping you? Like when I say that, what is the one thing when I say that you think of immediately? What is stopping you? And why is it stopping you? So this is something that Jacqueline, my wife, and I will be talking about on our next podcast. I promise, guys, it's coming out soon. So, and we were having this conversation of like these ideas of money and programming and things like that. So let's unpack the whole money thing. Because if you were like me, I used to say these words. When I get X amount of money, then I will be happy. And guys, that couldn't be further from the truth. So when I was working for the fire department and I was searching for promotions, chasing that dollar, searching for the grass is always greener on the other side, that is what I used to tell myself. If then, I will be happy. If I get this promotion that pays me more, then I will be happy. And the older I get, the more I realize that yes, money does not buy happiness. We've all heard that. Now, can it be a tool for you to do things that make you happy? Absolutely. But it's not going to buy you happiness. And in fact, I'd have you consider, if you look at some of these, multi-billionaires, millionaires, I would guess that a lot of them are not happy. Because money is not the sole source of your happiness. And we look at it like it is. In fact, my wife and I talk a lot about, when she was in college and I had just started working like my first paid gig at the fire department. And I think I wanted to say I was making about $800 every 2 weeks. I think it, at that time it equated to like 30 grand a year. And it's not that I'm not happy now, but things seem so much simpler back then. And I think you have that nostalgia piece that, you think when you get more money, you're going to be happy. And a lot of this comes from, the programming growing up, so you may have this idea when it comes to money. You may have the idea of the fear of losing it all, or you may have this idea or this program that you just spend it as soon as you get it, right? Those are two very different programs. And inherently, we get some of that from our parents. And so you have to break that program. And this is something that I recently went through with my coach, because when my coach said, you know what, if you own a business in America and you don't make $1 million, that's a choice. It's a choice, and it's all about how your frame and your programming of money looks. And I didn't hop on here to talk about money, but I did hop on here to talk about self-limiting beliefs. Because for me, up until a couple months ago, I had that belief. I had that belief of, who am I to be a coach? What's up, Cap? Like, who am I to be someone that helps guide people down the road and shares, thoughts and tools and things like that. Like, who am I? And it's wild to think that, over 7 years ago, I worked for the fire department. I used to run into burning buildings. I used to jump in frozen lakes. I used to rappel off of red rocks at night. I used to stand on the highway as semis came screaming down the highway, losing their brakes, almost hitting our fire engine. That's the shit and situations I used to put myself in for my job for $30,000 a year. Yet something within myself a few months ago, 3 years ago, was telling me, no, you can't do that. You can't go be a coach. You can't ask people to pay you to be a coach. No, can't do that. That's why 3 years ago I ignored it. Because I had this self-limiting belief on myself that came from nowhere, that I couldn't do it. So again, I will ask you, what self-limiting belief do you have in your life right now? And what are you doing to change that? Because last night my wife and I were having a conversation on, I have all of these wonderful men supporting me through the Bearded Villains, through Warrior, through our company. I have these guys in my life, and it's like a lot of times they tell me things and I don't hear it. Last night I had my warrior brother Shannon pop on, and he said, he's like, dude, you're an inspiration. And I heard it, and then I had a conversation with my wife last night. Ooh, there goes my light. And I'm like, I almost take it as like face value sometimes, and I need to stop doing that. And Shannon wasn't the first person. I had another brother last week that was messaging me on IG. And it's like, even today, I'm still self-limiting my beliefs. So as somebody that used to run into burning buildings, yeah, I can help coach you. I know I can coach you. Now, last night I dropped my name, so Rise to Reign Collective. If you think about it, men need to rise all over this world. Men need to rise. And they need to reign over their life, over their kingdom, over their dominion for themselves, which includes their family, it includes their body, it includes being, it includes business. So, what I plan on doing with the coaching space is something that I've always done with my life. I've always done stuff different. And right now, the coaching space is so thick with group coaching and, download my free ebook, that type of stuff. And I'm going to do it different. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with group coaching, but as somebody that was a part of a group coaching group for over 4 years, like there was definitely a piece that I was missing. And so that's why one-on-one coaching is where I believe it to be. Now, some of you may watch Garrett and not like Garrett, who created Warrior. That's okay. That's what makes it pretty good, that we can learn the Warrior method and go out and teach others. So not only is one-on-one coaching where I think it needs to be, because like my conversation I had with my wife last night, she sees things in me that she can point out. And that's exactly what a coach does. A coach will help you get to see things within yourself that you might be self-limiting yourself on, just like I was. You might have this made-up belief that is completely false. yet you believe it. Yet you let it dictate how you operate, how you live your life. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I don't want to be a passenger in my life. I want to be steering the fucking ship. Like, and that's how I feel about everything. Like, if I'm on the Titanic, like, let me avoid that iceberg. Because if I hit it, then it's my responsibility. And I feel like most people want to guide their own ship. So that's what we got to do. That's what I'm doing with the other men. I'm not looking to be popular. I'm not looking to have a massive following. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for to find men that were in a place that I used to be. Or, like right now, where I'm currently at. And I want to lock arms with you, and I want to show you how you can take control of the ship and be the captain in your story. And that may sound cheesy, but that's what it is. So if you want to learn more, shoot me a direct message. I'll send you an application. We'll hop on a phone call and we'll see if it fits. Because some of you may be watching this and you think I'm one neck tattoo away from, being in prison. Be like, why would I want that guy to coach me? And that's fine. There's someone else for you. So it's not always going to be a fit. And just like that, I don't want to be popular. I'm not chasing money. Like this is on top of what I'm already doing in my other business. This is an add-on to what I'm doing. So I'm not chasing money, but I am going to provide massive, massive value. And that's what's going to set me apart from all these other coaching groups and all that other stuff. Because for the past month or so, I've been unpacking what this is going to look like. And I'm super fucking excited for what it's going to be like. So with that said, I am going to go hit some golf balls for a charity tournament today. Get a little bit more work done before I do that. But as always, guys, I appreciate you for popping on, and we'll see you next time.